Well, I just left the clerk's office behind me. You can see the marshal over there. He wouldn't accept the papers that I had for the marshal's office. And he wouldn't want to escort me anywhere. So I just had to wait for the clerk's office, and they brought out a copy of the docket, which has been tampered with. They brought me out. Oh, shit. And this order is dated August 9th. It's ECF document 18. Ordered McDermott through the motion practice of court. Now the George McDermott through these motion practice of this court in response to secretive text messages received. So they've got an order on this that the okay. Let me read this a little closer here, folks. This is pretty important. It's a little dark in here. Okay, now. Okay, order. On February 6th, the plaintiff submitted to the clerk of the court office a title, "Now comes George McDermott," through the motion practice of the court of this court in response to a secretive text message received on 2/5/2026 and not by email, which included a copy of the court docket sheets reflected in the alleged order of 2/4 ECF 17, which must be challenged. Appellant is putting forth to the court a notice of motion for a reconsideration of the alleged order and will be filed seeking review of the full court of excluded Senior Judge Martin D. Blank Horn. Now, I just looked at the court docket right there inside the hallway, and Martin Horn is not even a judge right now that I could see. So that's another, okay. By the full court, including senior judges Martin Blank. Martin Blank is also not listed on the docket, the index as you go into the court. And on this court rules by court's rule number 1, rules that the United States Court of Federal Claims are drawn under the authority of 28 U.S.C. 2071A and generally 2521A. Rules 5D and 4, capitalizing brackets. The emphasis in the original. This clerk's office did not file this submission because the emphasis on submission does not comply with the rules of the United States Court of Federal Claims. Specifically, the submission does not comply to Rule 5.5, and the submission did not include the undersigned's name in the caption of the submission. Additionally, pursuant to the RCF rules, the only proper defendant in the United States Court of Federal Claims is the United States. Despite the failures to comply with these rules, the court instructs the clerk to office to file plaintiff's February 6th submission on February 6, 2026. It is so ordered. And there's Martin C. Blank. Okay. So I got that. So this is the order. And then the marshal would not date stamp it. And as you can see, none of my 3 filings, 1, 2, 3, anywhere on it has a date stamp of this court. So I'm going back into the end and ask for why my copies weren't date stamped today as required, even though they took one of the copies with the judge. So I'll pick this up when I come back out.